The Marvel Universe is always evolving, but these newest villains are rewriting the rules. From cosmic threats to sinister masterminds, they're shaking up the status quo and forcing our favorite heroes to face challenges like never before. Here are the newest Marvel villains that will change everything. Number 10, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom hasn't appeared in the MCU yet, only a couple more years, but fans are incredibly excited about the recent news of Robert Downey Jr. returning to play Doom. How is this even gonna work? I have so many questions. Doom is a perfect combination of intelligence, magic, and political power, making him the biggest threat to the multiverse. Now the big question here is, why Robert Downey Jr.? Are they going to make him some version of Tony Stark from the multiverse? Or is Downey playing a new character entirely, similar to how Josh Brolin went from Cable to Thanos? It's possible. Doom's ability to outthink and outmaneuver even the most powerful characters ensures that by the end of Avengers Doomsday, we're confident he'll leave a lasting impact on the MCU. How? That's the big question. Fans are eagerly awaiting his introduction, and if Marvel does justice to the character, Doom could easily become the franchise's most iconic villain. Number 9. Hex Finder. Hex Finder made her first appearance in Scarlet Witch Volume 3, Issue 7 back in 2023, and she's already proving to be one of Wanda Maximoff's most formidable foes. A witch hunter from another dimension. Need I say more, people? Hex Finder is on a mission to eliminate magic wherever she finds it. Her ability to counter chaos magic makes her an especially dangerous opponent for Wanda, forcing the Scarlet Witch to confront the darker aspects of her powers. Now, what sets Hex Finder apart is her unwavering conviction. Right? She truly believes that she's doing the right thing by eradicating any and all magic. This of course adds depth to all of their battles, making them more than just physical confrontations. Hexfinder challenges Wanda to not only defend herself, but also to justify her place in the magical world. Number 8. Haymaker. Haymaker made his debut in Captain America: Symbol of Truth back in 2022, and he's quickly become a standout antagonist. I mean, as a hulking, superhuman enforcer, Haymaker isn't just about brute strength, he's actually about making a statement. Yeah, we love it, a man with a message. His clashes with Sam Wilson's Captain America are deeply symbolic, representing the challenges that Sam faces as he steps into one of the most iconic superhero roles in history. Haymaker's raw power forces Sam to dig deep, both physically and mentally, in order to prove why he deserves to carry the shield. While Haymaker's origins remain a mystery, his potential to grow into a more nuanced and of course a reoccurring villain makes him a fascinating addition to Marvel's lineup. Number 7. Ravel. Ravel burst onto the scene in Miles Morales' Spider-Man Volume 2 back in 2022, and he brings a deeply personal grudge against our young hero. He's a tech-savvy villain who's a pro in making drones and gadgets, all that fun stuff, and Ravel stands out for a strategy of attacking Miles where it hurts the most, and that means, you guessed it, his loved ones. Her motivation also stems from a feeling of injustice, believing that Miles has taken opportunities that she actually deserved in the first place. We love it, a little grudge. This personal vendetta gives their clashes an emotional weight that's honestly quite rare in superhero stories. Ravel forces Miles to question his responsibility as a hero and the unintended consequences of his actions. Her calculated approach and ability to outmaneuver Spider-Man at every turn, of course, makes her one of the most dangerous villains that Miles has ever faced. Victor Timely. Victor Timely was introduced in Loki Season 2 only a couple years ago, and he's one of the most intriguing variations of Kang the Conqueror. Unlike the other more overtly menacing Kang variants, throwing apples up and down, doing monologues, this Victor is different. He's actually a quiet inventor that operates in the early 20th century, but don't let his unassuming demeanor fool you, okay? He's still a villain. Victor's mind is as sharp as any Kang, and his connection to the larger multiverse story of course makes him that much more powerful. His story is a fascinating mix of subtlety and inevitability. When he starts as a small player, his presence has these massive implications for the MCU's future. And it's kind of weird to watch. It's slowly playing out and you know it's going to be a big deal, but he's so calm, and dare I say it's kind of a fun scene with him. Victor's ability to shape time and his links to Kang's dynasty ensure that he's not just another variant, he's actually a crucial piece in a much larger puzzle, and fans are eagerly awaiting to see how this puzzle looks. I mean, is Jonathan Majors cancelled? Is he not cancelled? Are we going to see that story finish up? Did I watch an entire season of a TV show for no reason, guys? Number 5. Samurai Venom. Takemoto Tatsuya was introduced in Venomverse in 2023, and it's one of the most unique hosts that the Venom symbiote has ever bonded with. As a skilled samurai, how cool, Takemoto brings his disciplined, honorable approach to wielding the symbiote's chaotic powers. This dynamic of course creates a fascinating tension between Venom's wild tendencies and Takemoto's controlled strategic mindset. It's fun to read. Unlike many hosts who struggle to contain the symbiote's influence, ruins, Takemoto uses his training to maintain a balance, making him honestly a precise force on the battlefield. It's actually quite terrifying. His story blends ancient Japanese traditions with the alien power of the symbiote, offering a fresh perspective on what Venom can truly become. Takemoto's potential for growth as both a character and a rival to other Marvel heroes is immense, and fans are eager to see where his journey will take him, hopefully to the big screen. Number 4, the Ashen Combine. The Ashen Combine is a terrifying group of cosmic villains introduced in Avengers Volume 8. This happened during Jed MacKay's run. Now each member embodies a unique aspect of destruction, such as Idol, who drains hope and joy, sounds fun. Meridian is a relentless conqueror who leaves planets in ruins, also great. Deadpool's Echo is a sinister and chaotic doppelganger, and Domitian is a ruthless tactician turning victories into defeats. All of them together are party poopers. They spread chaos on a universal scale, overpowering their enemies through teamwork and overwhelming force. Number 3. The Omen. The Omen is a dark entity introduced in Scarlet Witch Volume 3. Now, as a being of pure chaos, the Omen seeks to disrupt the balance of the magical world, making it a direct threat to Wanda Maximoff, of course, and other magic users. Its reality-warping powers are on a cosmic scale, putting it in the same league as Marvel's most powerful villains. The Omen's mysterious origins and sheer destructive potential make it a fascinating antagonist, and its battles with Wanda do push her to explore the full extent of her powers, which, of course, we love to see. The Omen is more than just a villain, it's a force of nature that embodies the dangers of unchecked magic. Imagine this in Harry Potter, it'd be over in 2 movies. Number 2. Knull. Knull, the god of the symbiotes, was introduced in Venom Volume 4 back in 2020, and they quickly became one of Marvel's most terrifying cosmic villains. Now, as the creator of the symbiotes, what a brag, Knull wields unimaginable power and commands legions of symbiote soldiers. His arrival during the King in Black event plunged the Marvel universe into darkness and forcing Earth's heroes to unite against this seemingly unstoppable foe. Knull's ancient connection to the symbiotes and his role in shaping their history makes him one of the most compelling villains in recent Marvel history. Again, I hope we see this guy on the big screen. We thought we were for a bit there in Venom, and they teased it and then it never happened. Classic. Number 1, the Maker. The Maker is Reed Richards from the Ultimate Universe, aka Earth 1610, but of course with a darker twist. Unlike his heroic Earth 616 counterpart, the Maker is a genius whose quest for knowledge turned into this lust for power. After surviving the collapse of his universe, he now manipulates reality for his own gain. Now, the Maker's intellect is terrifying. He's outsmarted heroes like Spider-Man and the Avengers, crafting all this gear and making all these schemes that challenge the fabric of reality. His obsession with perfection often includes cruel experiments and cold calculations, making him a dangerous adversary to pretty much everyone. Recent events like his role in Venom comics and the multiverse storylines hint that the Maker's plans are far from over. His unique connection to Reed Richards and the multiverse make him a villain with endless potential for chaos, and that's why I had to include the Maker on this list. I feel like the Maker will have an appearance in the MCU in the next couple years. I'm calling it right now, the Maker is going to be in Secret Wars. You heard it here first. Thanks for joining us on Top 10 Nerd, and we'll see you next time. Peace.